Yo everybody, this is the new YouTube channel, AD Fit at 50. It's going to be about there's the kids having a little gilly gander in the background now on the trampoline. So it's going to be about, just let me turn that ISO down a bit, there we go. It's going to be about my story from being a dad bod to a stage bod. I've noticed a lot of the YouTubers that are out there, they seem to be coaches, online coaches, do a lot of their own stuff. So I don't think I can relate to that because I have to work for a living, and plus I've got a family. So I decided to do this so that people out there that are working, got businesses, got families, can relate and see that it can be done. So it's going to be true and transparent from the beginning. So basically, because I'm taking this seriously and I want to go onto the stage in 2020, I'm going to get my bloods done to see where we're at, to testosterone level, and all the other sort of stuff, so that we can actually do it properly and see what course of action we need to take to get the necessary muscle and fitness and look that we need to get onto stage, and to obviously compete on stage. I just don't want to go on stage and just for the fucking sake of it. At the end of the day, we all go on stage, we're competing against people, we want to go on there to win. So this is going to be my story. It's going to involve the family. As you can see, there they are there, on the old trampoline. It's going to involve how it affects family life, because I did one prep and I wasn't able to make the stage, but I did one prep and it affected the whole family. My mood swings through the diet restrictiveness, and I want to show that it is hard, it's not easy, not everybody can do it, and the effect that it has on people round about you. So I've no doubt. What is it, sweetheart? Do you want more sweeties? And this is what you have to contend with: kids in the house with sweeties. There's Ollie. You saying hello? Hi. There's Lukey Dookie. Oh, in the background, and there's Ezzy. Hello. And they are my three children that I love a lot. And underneath there somewhere is Spencer. Do you see him running around chasing a football on a trampoline? Spenny, hello, and who's this? Where's the boy? Eh? The wife, she's away to bed. Jill's working tonight. So this is going to be my story. This is what it's about. And hold on while I lighten that up a bit. I hope you enjoy, and I hope it's not too boring. Okay, catch you in a bit. Bye. So we're in the kitchen. Tomorrow, where I'm at basically is tomorrow sees the start of a small bulking off season, shall we call it. I go on holiday at the end of July for 2 weeks, so I don't want to go on holiday looking fat, shall we say. Not fat's the wrong word, but you know what I mean. So we're going to do April and May on the macros that Danny's given me. I use an online coach, and his name's Danny Thomas. He's a men's physique champion, and he seems to know my body, what works, what doesn't work. He got me in great shape for the competition that I was supposed to do at the end of March. What happened with that was we started prepping at the beginning of December. We were doing a 17-week prep, so probably second week into December, and we'd gone all the way up to 3 weeks before the competition. And one part of my business is up in Scotland. The guy that runs that basically turned around and said, I'm going away. So I needed to do all my work that I had down in England to then start up in Scotland, which meant I was working silly, ridiculous times, which meant I couldn't get to the gym twice a day without getting myself into a right stressful state about it. which is not what you want. So we decided to pull out of that competition. And you know, I've kind of been cruising on food ever since. Had a little break from it all, as I was dieting for quite a long time, probably 8 weeks, in a real calorie deficit. I was sitting at about 2,000 calories for a long period of time. So we start the bulking tomorrow. Check-in is in tomorrow with Danny, photos and weigh-in. So I'll be back in a minute. That's Ezzy crying. The joys of children. Bye. Back again. Drama solved. So, coming up? Yeah? So that's showing off my nipple. So that's where we are with that. So bulking starts tomorrow. We're on macros of 220 protein, yeah, 350 carbs, yeah, and 60 fat, which puts us at about 2,800 calories. Danny wants to put my calories up slowly, doesn't he? Yeah. So, going back to that before I was rudely interrupted by your crying, wasn't I? Was you crying? You were crying, weren't you? Yes, you were crying. Yes, you were. I think it's important to have an online coach, personally. I think they're well worth the money. People will disagree with me, don't really give a shit. It's my opinion. I think they're good. It makes you accountable, which I think you need to be when you're doing stuff like this. It depends on how serious you are. A lot of people say they want to lose weight, then they give up at the first hurdle. You've got to question then how much you really want to lose it, eh? Nothing's going to be easy. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it. So it's a question of how much you want it, you know, and that's the way that I see it. There was times when I was doing on the last prep, Daddy was very moody, wasn't he? Yeah, he was very moody, wasn't he? Yeah. Do you not like Daddy moody? Well, you do like Daddy moody, do you? You don't. So, but yeah, so I think that's it. It's just a question of how much you want it. But like I say, this is going to be my story. It might be boring, it might be fun. There'll be things with the family involved, things with the dogs involved. Yeah. Is Daddy going to go on the stage with big muscles? Is Daddy going to win? Do you think? Do you think Daddy's going to win?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm going today.
No, I'm not going today. I've not got the muscles today. Next year. Okay? Yeah?
When your muscles are bigger.
When my muscles are bigger, that's right. So you're going to say bye-bye to everyone? Right, bye-bye, we'll talk food later.
Yeah.
So I'm a creature of habit, and whether I'm bulking or whether I'm prepping, I'm going to stick to the same things because I get in a routine of making it. And
oh, hello, Spencer. You can't say hello?
Spencer.
Yeah, yes, he's a cheeky little man. Oh, yes, he is. He's a cheeky little man, yes. And he grunts like a pig. Yes, he does, don't you? Eh? You grunt like a pig? And he's a rascal. He is a rascal. Yes, he is. Say hello.
So I get in a routine of making things. I come in from work, stick the slow cooker on. Slow cooker, brilliant. I get 3-4 packets of either diced chicken or diced turkey. Whack it in there, stick it up on high, do what I've got to do, and then I go to the gym, come back, turn it to low for an hour, and that's it, cooked. I then divide it into 4 portions. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I'm living between England and Scotland at the minute, all my Tupperware is up in Scotland, well, 1. So into 4 portions, I'll then add into that's about 190, around about 200 grams of diced cut turkey breast in that one that I've got there. It's either turkey or chicken, one of the two. I'll then add into them, you get, in fact, hold on. fed. So I add into them 80 grams of the tender stream broccoli, 2 minutes in the microwave, bang, done. And then I'll put into that 125 grams of basmati rice, which I get from Aldi, 45p a pack. From there, which is a lot cheaper than Tesco or Sainsbury's or Waitrose. And to be truthful with you, it's just as nice. It's probably nicer. It's fluffier, and I really like it. So that's what I have, probably 6 days of the week, 4 times a day. I then add on to it. I don't think I've got any here. I think it's down in England. Yeah, it's called the Yummy. I'll show you on another one. It's the Yummy barbecue or sweet and sour sauce. I get it from Cardiff Sports Nutrition in Cardiff, believe it or not. And there's no sugars in it. It's 0 carbs, and it just makes everything taste nicer. And that's basically how I live. I'll then add into it like some Snacker Jacks, bits of salmon for fat, and I'll add in little bits like that. But that's my main foundation of 4 meals a day. Obviously I have my oats in the morning. Generally I have about 50-60 grams of oats, maybe a little bit more, with some egg whites. Started having a bagel with the egg whites now because I'm bulking. I bought the Tesco cinnamon and raisin bagels. They're really nice. They're actually lower calorie than the other ones. 229 calories, 43 carbs. You know, they actually have less calorifics in them than a normal bagel. So I buy them, toast it, put it under my eggs, have some tomato ketchup on that. That's generally my breakfast. Then those 4 meals during the day. I've started having oats before I go to bed. And that's helping me sleep a little bit better, to be truthful with you. All that I'm taking supplement wise or tablet wise to help my immune system and every other thing. Immune system, chewable vitamin C at 1000 milligram. I'm also taking a high performance multivitamin. Those are the ones I take. Is it going to focus? Hold on. No, it's not. Anyway, it's a Centurion Performance. Those are boots, and then a 1000 milligram cod liver oil. That's what I take. I'll put that back in focus. There we go. And that's all that I take basically at the minute. I am looking into SARMs. Truthful and transparent, as I said. As I'm 50 years of age, so my testosterone is probably down in my heels at the minute. It's certainly below my balls anyway. Also, I've had the snip many years ago, which obviously doesn't help either. I've done my part for the British population. So you know, that's the reason why I'm sending my bloods away, because I want to see where I'm at. There's no point in doing this if my testosterone is through the floor, is there? You know what I mean? I'm trying to build muscle, I'm trying to get bigger. I ain't going to do that if my testosterone is through the floor. So we'll get them back, and then we'll start looking at where they are, and then what we have to do to bring that, if it is low, to bring that test up and see where we are. You know, so I am looking into SARMs. We are looking into other avenues as well, which we'll talk about later on in the blog. But those are decisions that are my decisions. I'll talk through it obviously with my wife, and we see where we go from there. So that's basically what I'm eating at the minute. And like I said, it's just easy. I find if you're repeating something time and time again, I now just go into you know, it's just second nature to me to do that. So it doesn't, you know, it's not, I've got to do this, blah blah blah. I know what I've got to do. It does help now because I am living up Scotland Monday to Friday. You know, I go to the gym on I go to the gym on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday up in Scotland. I've joined a gym. We'll obviously show you that, and it's helping because I don't have that guilty feeling that when I'm at the gym I've got to get back. You know, Friday is my day off because that's when I go to work and then travel back down. Saturday morning, 8 o'clock, I go to the gym in Stratford upon Avon, to the leisure centre, do my bit there as quick as I can, and then get out. Sunday's a day off again. You know, so that's how I'm kind of living my life at the minute. So like I say, check-in day tomorrow. I'll do some update videos of where I am, what I'm looking at, what I'm looking like, so not what I'm looking at, and before we send them into Danny, and obviously we'll do a weigh-in and see what I'm weighing. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing. So yeah, next time. So I thought I'd touch on family life. Oh, talking on family life, here's the big boy going around. What's up, guys?
Sub to the channel.
I talk about family life, fitness. Fitness is a very selfish life. Most hobbies are trouble with you. Oh, you princess. It's you. Oh, here comes Ollie Molly. Go what you're doing, right? Mind and slow down. Okay? You. Have the helmet on. Oh, good check. Slow down, okay? Mr. Health and Safety man, that's me. So family life, yeah, and hobbies. Hobbies are very selfish, aren't they? Generally you do them by yourself, and there's always a detriment to that hobby that you do. I used to do a lot of carp fishing. I used to do a lot of carp fishing, and again, that was a very selfish hobby. And this seems to be as well, but Lucas, he's 10. Where's the dogs? So we only have to wait another year and he can start going to the gym in Stratford upon Avon, which is good. He can come with me because the boys seem to be quite keen on getting into doing what I'm doing, which is good. You know, it keeps them healthy. You understand a little bit about food, and so I look forward to taking Lucas to the gym with me. But you know, like I say, the detrimental side of it to the dieting to get on stage is a fucking massive thing. My whole family suffered greatly because of that. And what have you been eating? Huh? What have you been eating? What have you been eating? Come on, tell the world. Are you naughty? Are you naughty? Huh?
What are you doing?
You naughty? You naughty? You're naughty, aren't you? You naughty? What is it? What is it? Eh? What is it? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that?
Daddy, are you done?
Not done just yet, sweetheart. Are you done?
No?
No. Okay. Oh, watch them crash. See? So yeah, so everything that we do affects the family, and I think that's the thing when you look at most bloggers that do the fitness. Quite a lot of them really haven't got families, so the only thing they're detrimenting really is themselves and maybe their girlfriend, because one of the big side effects of prepping for a show, what I found was your sexual drive is totally gone. Mine's still not back, you know, and we're 4 weeks post show now, and mine's not back at all. I still can't be arsed. And I think that's the reason why I want to get my bloods done as well, is to see where I'm at from kind of, you know, that point of view with the testosterone and many other things as well. So, you know, we'll see where we are with that. The next blog will probably be regarding the starting process of the bloods getting tested. because my wife is obviously a medical professional. She's going to do all the bloods for me, and I send them away in the package that you get. You get like a little bundle. I'll show you. You know, you get a little package from Medicheck. Spencer, out the drain. Jesus. Oh, there's the wife up. She is. She's working a night shift tonight, so she was away for a kip. Probably woke herself up snoring. But no, she's actually, I'm getting the death stare now. She's got these little strips you put on your nose now, and she wore them for the first time. You don't like that scooter, son? Well, what do you want me to do about it? Do you want me to buy you a new one? See, kids, that's the reason for just buying a new one. So yeah, she put this strip on her nose last night.
Red one.
Well, you can't have a red one. You wanted a blue one.
No.
Well, you need to wait till Christmas. Okay. Good. Long time away. I tell you what, you keep doing well at school, and we'll get you a red one. Okay? How about that for a deal? Yeah. So she put these nasal strips on. What are they called, Jill? They're called Breathe Easies. Something like that. Breathe Easies anyway. And they were actually very good. Yeah, Mummy's up. They were very good. But what happened is the stickiness went off the nose and they came away from her nose, so we went back to square one. But as soon as she stuck them back down, they were fine. So yeah, so that's my thoughts on that. So we'll do that when Jill's doing you're taking my bloods when we go up to Scotland, aren't you? Because I've left the thing up there. So she'll do that, and we'll do a blog on that, and we'll show you everything before it gets sent away. And then obviously I think we wait 6 days before we get the results back. So yeah, so that's that. Oh, you've got Yorkshire puddings. That's dinner for the kids and Jill.
Not that bad, is it?
Huh?
Only 78 calories for a
Jill's starting her holiday diet. When are you starting? After Easter? So she weighed herself this morning, and she was quite pleased with what she found on the scales. So she's starting after Easter, once we've been up to school. Well, because Jill's coming up to Scotland with the kids for 2 weeks with me to stay at mum and dad's, and then she's starting as I'm starting tomorrow. So it's not too bad because it's bulking, isn't it? So it's all nice. So Rice Krispies after weight training. So I might start doing weight training 7 days a week. So just so I can get Cocoa Pops. Sorry. So yeah. So that's that. Catches. Bye.